Good afternoon, my name is Felipe. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to continue the study of the book International Logistics by WHITHOUT, Anthony Barone, Paul Murphy, and Daniel Wardlow. If you like this video, share with your friends. Don't forget, give us a like, start the notifications. If you're going to buy at the internet, you click in the link below at the description. Shopee and Amazon. Support this channel with donations. Thank you very much. Let's start. Indeed, one should not leave it to one's customer or suppliers to determine the terms of sale. There are additional profits to be earned or lost in the process of negotiation, international sales, or purchase agreement. In this book, the current Incoterms are briefly summarized. They are widely used, and even if a buyer and seller prefer some other arrangement, the easiest way to describe that arrangement would be to take the closest Incoterm and then list and describe their agreed upon exceptions. For example, if the buyer requires special packing and the cost of sports packing is substantial and not usually included in the merchandise quote, there is nothing to prevent the parties from agreeing to CIF named point plus sports packing. This term market makes it clear that although freight and insurance will procured and billed and part of the price, export packing will be extra. In some commodity trades, there are standard international contracts of sale which relate to specific Incoterms. In this circumstance, neither the buyer nor the seller has any choice to make. The International Chamber of Commerce has a number of publications which describe and explain in 1990 Incoterms in more detail. This publication may be obtained from their various offices. Sometimes the government where either the buyer or seller is located will also simplify the decision chart for seller choice in Incoterms 1990 search. This publication may have some influence. Nation with weak currency may insist on terms that allow carriage insurance to be provided by firms of that nation, thus minimizing the need to import those services in national account sense. Simplified decision charts for buyer's choice of Incoterms 1990s. DDP, CFR, FOB, FCA, AXW. Choice of Incoterm is also a matter of bargaining. Figure 11 shows the allocation of responsibility and risks that fall on each party. From the standpoint of the logistic manager, once he or his firm is committed to this responsibility, the manager becomes responsible for carrying out all those tasks within time. Incoterm responsibility risks: commercial invoice, export license, import license, supply product, inspection, shipment, certificate of origin, export package, vehicle loading, move to port, ocean documents, select carrier, load ship, US pier cost, ocean transport, ship to quay, foreign customs, foreign inland trans, marine insurance, war risk insurance, unload foreign vehicle, on US vehicle, to US pier, on board vessel, ocean transport, ship to foreign quay, on foreign vehicle, foreign transport, buyer. Incoterms 1990, viewed in terms of assigning responsibility and risks. Deadlines specified in the sales agreement. As the sale agreement was being negotiated, the logistic manager should have provided advice and cost estimates to her or his firm's negotiators, so that whatever allowances were made for the firm's logistic operations related to the transaction were more than covered by the agreed-upon price. This is important because negotiators on the other side also want to profit from handling the logistical aspects to the entire transaction. There are two other matters of logistic concern. Today there is great emphasis placed on the value-added approach to marketing logistics service. In negotiations, the party attempting to provide the service should stress that if they do it, there will be some value added to product in the eyes of the buyer. For example, if the seller assumes responsibility for the first part of the whole, the seller might label the parcels and shipment using barcodes that can be utilized by the carriers and warehouse used by the buyer. Generally speaking, the more value an exporter can deliver in terms of service, the better off the risk from a sales and service perspective. Second, logistics partnerships are stressed today, which means that negotiators might consider terms of sale that are advantageous to a longer-term commercial relationship rather than a single transaction. However, many foreign markets and potential sources of supply are considered volatile, and the prospects for stable, long-term relationships appear remote. One may question the integrity of a prospective customer or source, or doubt the political and economic stability of the nation by which the trade will be conducted. The uncertainty might be with something in between, such as ocean freight rates that are fluctuating widely. One trade journal said, the Trans-Pacific Westbound Rate Arrangement, a linear conference, keeps a variety of charges and surcharges on typical converting documentation, equipment value-added tax, fluctuation fuel price, and currency rate terminal handling at both ends, and container freight station deliveries. In addition, shippers in just about any trade can expect to pay stiff congestion charges to locations suffering from dock strikes or lacking state-of-the-art cargo facilities. Or they might be slapped with 500 charge per container to regions like Scandinavia that lie off the main trade routes. Not all charges are applicable in every trade. They come and go with regularity, depending on the situation in a particular country. To add to the confusion, carriers might announce a surcharge weeks in advance, only to implement a much lower rate at the time of implementation. Customers may not know what they are paying until virtually the last moment. That is a big problem. The exporters who sign contracts with buyers to a year in advance of delivery, often they have to eat the increase.